anti-cancer agent. These are all proven, published in scientific journals. Now, the next thing that I'm very, very interested to find out is about myocardial infarction or what we call heart failure. Now, 心脏病也是非常非常的重要。Heart attack is one of the biggest killer in the market. It's more than cancer. Now, if you have heart problems, please take note. If you have heart problems, or if your friends have heart problems, please take note. Now, a lot of times when we have heart problems, even for stroke, there is this thing called hypoxia. Hypoxia. Now, hypoxia is a stress condition. A stress condition we give ourselves to our heart and to our brain. Our brain. Right? Now, the heart and the brain, why do we have stroke? Why do we have heart disease or heart attack? Well, something must have triggered. Now, our body actually is a very normal body. Our body actually, our mother gave us very healthy bodies. But the thing is that our environment, the environment that we are living in, the food that we are eating, actually give us a very stress kind of situation. Whether there is enough oxygen, whether there is enough what we call nutrients, this all stress, including financial stress, including emotional stress. 今天如果你跟你的男朋友分手或者一些情感上的一些压力或者是金钱上的压力都可以的。说或者今天你的那个氧气不够这个氧气不够呢 ，it is a condition of low oxygen level. Now a lot of times we think that breathing is very very natural. 我们都把这个呼吸空气很理所当然。We think that breathing we breathe almost every second. We think that breathing is very very it's a natural. It should happen every day when you wake up, even when you're sleeping, you're still breathing. But the problem is that how many of us think that our heart, require a certain amount of oxygen, and some of us, even as we are living in this very very crowded room, as we are now in this very crowded room, the oxygen level is low because so many of us stay here breathing the oxygen that is in this room. Now the oxygen level becomes very very low, and especially if you go high mountain, low oxygen level. Now don't underestimate low oxygen level, because the moment you have low oxygen levels, it gives you tremendous stress to your blood vessel. And when you have tremendous stress to your blood vessel, that causes a heavy burden on your platelets. And then what happens is that, there is this thing, in every cell, there is this thing called maybe just ask you a question. In the car, 在这个汽车里最重要的是什么 In the car, what is the most important part of the car? Aircon. What is the most important? It's not the aircon. It is the engine. 心臟嗰個引擎沒有引擎就車就癱瘓了。No. Aircon is just as important for comfort level, but for the functional aspects of the car, functional aspect is to the engine. So as all living thing, we cannot do without energy. Am I right? Energy is so important. Energy is like the engine. Without engine, we don't have energy. Now, very important, even in the cell, we have an engine. And in the cell, the engine is called mitochondria, and then there's this thing called mitochondria. So the mitochondria, the engine of the cell, can be affected by low quality oxygen or not enough oxygen. So why is it that platelet is important? Because the platelets, will then, remove those lousy engine and make sure that only the good engine stays inside the cell. Because if the lousy engine stays inside the cell, your body will come into problem, because your body, your cell, your heart cell especially, will not be functioning normally, and that's when heart attacks come. Because heart must pump every second. And when the heart pumps, it gives energy. Without energy, the heart stops. And that's very important. The platelets is so important, and therefore, why is the platelet important? Because the platelet helps to maintain good car engine. Your car engine in the heart need to have good car engine, and the platelet cell assures that your car and your heart cell engine remains very, very powerful. And the platelet, as I say, you can influence your platelet using porcupine extracts. That's why the porcupine extracts, I don't know how many of you have taken porcupine extracts before, but the moment you take porcupine extracts, you realize that your whole body engine, the cell engine, revitalizes, and you get a lot of energy, and that's what we call good energy. And therefore, for people with heart attack, do consider eating the porcupine dates, because that will really help you to choose the best engine from the worst engine. I have to be quick. In fact, these are my last few slides. It's very important for you to know that. You see here, there's some evidence to show you that the car, okay, at the very, very low oxygen content, it means the mitochondria here is the engine. The mitochondrial quality and the platelet activation. The platelet activation must be activated. And what activates the platelet? What activates the platelet? It is the porcupine dates. 这个血小板的活化是很重要，对我们的这个引擎啊，对我们的细胞的引擎非常的重要。如果细胞的引擎好的引擎呢，是需要好的血小板来活化，才有好的细胞的引擎。那好的细胞的引擎呢，就给我们心脏病呢一个无疑的一个很大的强心针。所以对心脏病的朋友非常非常的注意啊，这个是可以极大的一个能量，所以这些是有科学根据的。好，那我只是列出几个癌症啊、心脏病啊，还有其他疾病都跟我们的这个 mitochondria， 就是我们的引擎有关系，跟引擎的跟那个血小板又有关系。血小板的活化是通过这个箭猪藻的分子、活性分子活化。Okay, so these are just all evidence to show you that, if you don't have the cell-penetrating peptide, which could be provided by the porcupine date. The porcupine date to provide this peptide, and this prevent what we call the hypoxia-induced mitochondrial dysfunction. That means prevent engine failure. Engine failure in your heart. Prevent engine failure in your heart and actually prevent platelet inactivation. So with platelet inactivation, you must have this porcupine dates molecule to activate the platelet. So that is the link between good health and porcupine dates bioactive molecules. So that is also related to my topic today about platelet medicine. So platelet medicine is basically just looking at porcupine dates molecules, basically. Okay, so these are just some of more evidence to show you that even a heart attack patient, a heart taken out, and then even what we call the heart patient heart, and then we do a porcupine date rejuvenation, a porcupine date activation, it can actually prevent myocardial infarction. Myocardial infarction is in the scientific term or medical term called heart attack. Myocardial infarction is about heart attack. So these are all evidence-based, scientific-based. Okay, so more is heart failure and myocardial. So I've talked so much.